Good morning, students. Today we'll continue with the problems based on the total fertility rate. So you had already learnt in the previous session how to calculate the total fertility rate. So here I have included the three topics, that is regarding the 10 marks problem, where we have for the following data compute CBR, it is crude birth rate, general fertility rate and total fertility rate. So first we have to calculate the crude birth rate. For the crude birth rate, you need the total of the male population irrespective of the age group what it is given. So male population you have to add 5,500 plus 4,500 plus 6,000 plus 8,000 plus 10,500 plus 7,500 plus 3,500 plus 2,000 plus 3,000. We'll get it as 50,500. Similarly, add the female population values. It is 5,000 plus 4,000 plus 5,500 plus 7,500 plus 10,000 plus 7,500 plus 3,000 plus 2,500 plus 4,500. So we'll get 49,500. Then add the number of live birth. It is 160. So first value will take it as 0. Then 0 plus 160 plus 330 plus 675 plus 1000 plus 510 plus 90 plus 35, and at the end 0. So when you add that, you will get the total as 2,800. Next we'll calculate CBR. CBR formula is B divided by P into 1000. So what is B value? It is 2,800 divided by the male population and the female population value. So it is 50,500 plus 49,500 into 1000. So then 2,800 you have to write as it is divided by 50,500 plus 49,500. The sum will be equal to 1 lakh into 1000. Simplify this using the calculator. Will get the value as 28. So 2,800 divided by 1 lakh into 1000, you'll get 28. Next we have to calculate. So first we have done now CBR. Next we have to do GFR. What is the formula of GFR? It is B divided by sigma 15 to 49 female population into 1000. So now we need the female population for the age group 15 to 49. So first check where you have the age group 15 to 49. So the second up to the last second value, it is 15 to 49. So you have to add these values now. So when you add, you'll get the total as 40,000. So that is you are adding 4,000 plus 5,500 plus 7,500 plus 10,000 plus 7,500 plus 3,000 plus 2,500. So it is 2,800. Birth value will be same thing, that will not change. So 2,800 divided by 40,000 into 1,000. So you can cancel this 1,000 and 1,000, and even here 0 and 0. So 280 divided by 4 is 70. So GFR value will get it as 70. So CBR we had finished, GFR we have finished. Next we have to calculate TFR. For that we need ASFR. So you have to write the formula of ASFR. Number of live birth in a specific age group. I'll write it as SAG. So it is specific age group divided by average female population in a specific age group into 1000. So make the column here in the question. The next column will be ASFR, and you have to show the one-step calculation. So the first and the last value will not calculate because it is not the childbearing age group. So we'll be calculating only for the childbearing age group, and this problem can be done because the width of the given question it is 5. So we can do with the TFR problem. So now divide 160 divided by 4000 into 1000, will get the value 40. Next one, 330 divided by 5500 into 1000. So use the calculator. 330 divided by 5500 into 1000, it is 60. Next value, 675 divided by 7500, it is 90. Then 1000 divided by 10,000 into 1000 will get 100. Next 510 divided by 7500 into 1000, it is 68. Next 90 divided by 3000 into 1000, 30. Next 35 divided by 2500 into 1000, 14. So now we need the total of this ASFR. So add the totals now. So 40 plus 60 plus 90 plus 100 plus 68 plus 30 plus 14. So we'll get the total as 402. Now substitute in the TFR formula. So TFR formula is 5 sigma quinquennial ASFR. So quinquennial word will use since the width is 5. So 5 into 402 will get 2010. So the CBR value we got it as 28, GFR value it is 70, and TFR value it is 2010. Okay, in this problem we'll be studying regarding the two populations, so where you can compare the fertility of different populations. So here you are comparing, so I have given for the following data, compute total fertility rate and compare the fertility of two cities. So TFR is the only method where you can compare the fertility of two different populations. So if you have to do total fertility rate, what is the first step? You have to write the formula of ASFR. So first write the formula of ASFR. So number of live birth in a specific age group. Again I am writing here SAG. So write the complete thing. So number of live birth in a specific age group divided by average female population in a specific age group into 1000. Then calculate ASFR. So you are doing ASFR now. So you have to calculate separately for city A, then separately for city B. So it is similar to doing two problems. So now you have to calculate the ASFR values. So for the first one it is 1204 divided by 14,000. So 1204 divided by 14,000 will get 86, and here one step calculation you have to do it. So 1204 divided by 14,000 into 1000. So we are getting it as 86. Now do it for the second one. So second one is 2,295 divided by 15,000. It is 153. Next third one, 2,590 divided by 14,000. So 2590 divided by 14,000 into 1000, it is 185. Next 1236 divided by 12,000 into 1000, it is 103. Next 936 divided by 13,000 into 1000, 72. Next is 288 divided by 12,000 into 1000, 24. Then last one, 33 divided by 11,000 into 1000, 3. Then similarly calculate for city B. Again one step calculation should be shown. So 1222 divided by 47,000 into 1000. So I have just written 1222 divided by 47. 1000 and 1000 will get cancelled. So it is enough if you just divide it. So 1222 divided by 47,000 into 1000 will get 26. Next second one, 7,400 divided by 50,000 into 1000, 148. Next 9,660 divided by 46,000 into 1000, 210. 5,544 divided by 44,000 into 1000, 126. 1,360 divided by 40,000 into 1000, 34. 507 divided by 39,000 into 1000, 13. Next 60 divided by 30,000 into 1000, 2. So you need the total of this now. So add ASFR of city A and the ASFR of city B. So it is 86 plus 153 plus 185 plus 103 plus 72 plus 24 plus 3. We'll get 626. Then add about the city B values. 26 plus 148 plus 210 plus 126 plus 34 plus 13 plus 2. 559. After that, write the TFR formula. So TFR is 5 sigma quinquennial ASFR. So then we have to calculate for TFR for city A. So write it as TFR A. It is 5 into 626. So 5 into 626 is 3,130. So TFR of A is 3,130. Similarly calculate TFR of B. So it is 5 into the total of ASFR of population B is 559. So 5 into 559 will get 2795. So now the first question we have finished, compute total fertility rate, and there is one more question in this, compare the fertility of two cities. So if you compare the fertility, what is the fertility of the first city A? It is 3,130. City B, it is 2,795. Which is more? 3,130 is more. So that means TFR of A is greater than TFR of B. Therefore, city A is more fertile. So here there will be more number of birth in the city A. So we'll mention it as city A is more fertile. So whichever TFR is more, that particular population is more fertile. Now we'll start with the problem based on the total fertility rate and comparing the fertility of the two cities. So it is similar to the previous problem, only the numbers have changed. So first, what is the first step? We have to write the formula for the ASFR. So ASFR is number of live birth in a specific age group in a year divided by average female population in a specific age group in a year into 1000. So first calculate ASFR for city A. So the first value is 19 divided by, so the number of live birth in the city A, it is 19 divided by the female population, it is 1600 into 1000. So find out this, what do you get? 119 divided by 16,000 into 1000. We'll get the value 11.875. Now calculate the second one, 22 divided by 1700 into 1000. It is 12.94. Next 90 divided by 1700 into 1000. We'll get 52.94. Next one, 62 divided by 1800 into 1000, 34.44. Next one, 33 divided by 1700 into 1000, 19.41. 12 divided by 1600 into 1000, 7.5. And the last one, 2 divided by 1500 into 1000, it is 1.33. Then calculate similarly in the same manner for city B. For city B, the live birth is 15. So 15 divided by 1390 into 1000, will get 10.79, and show that one step calculation. So 15 divided by 1390 into 1000. So we'll get 10.79. Next one, 95 divided by 1422 into 1000, 66.80. Next third one, 103 divided by 1521 into 1000, 67.71. 75 divided by 1756 into 1000, 42.71. Next 32 divided by 1451 into 1000, 22.05. Next 11 divided by 1689 into 1000, 6.51. 1 divided by 1667 into 1000, 0.59. Now do the total of ASFR of A and the total of ASFR of B. So 11.875 plus 12.94 plus 52.94 plus 34.44 plus 19.41 plus 7.5 plus 1.33. So the total is 140.435. Similarly, do about city B. It is 10.79 plus 66.80 plus 67.71 plus 42.71 plus 22.05 plus 6.51 plus 0.59 will get 217.16. Now write the formula of TFR. So TFR is 5 sigma quinquennial ASFR. So 5 sigma quinquennial ASFR. So now you have to calculate for A. So TFR of A is 5 into 140.435. Similarly, TFR of B 5 into 217.16. So for B we'll get 1085.8. For A 5 into 140.435. It is 702.175. So if you compare which TFR is more, it is regarding B. So now city B is greater than city A. You have to write TFR. So TFR of city B is greater than TFR of A. So city B is more fertile. So there are more number of births in city B when compared to that of city A. Okay, now we'll start with the next problem based on the total fertility rate, and it is the last problem where we are comparing the fertility of two cities. So if you see this question, in this one I have specified the age specific fertility rate. So in the previous problems the data was given female population and live birth, we were finding out age specific fertility rate. But here it is already mentioned, so you have to just do the total of that. So you have to add this community A value 81.35, 153.33, 185.19, 103.13, 72.73, 24.81 and 3.71. So when you add, we'll get 624.25. Similarly, add about community B. Community B is 39.49, 162.5 plus 238.44 plus 85.19 plus 34.93 plus 6.23 plus 0.83. The sum will be 567.61. So then write the formula of TFR. It is 5 sigma quinquennial ASFR. So then TFR for community A. So TFR A is 5 into the A total is 624.25. So 5 into 624.25 will get 3121.25. Then do about TFR of B. So 5 into the total of community B is 567.61. So it is 5 into 567.61 equals 2838.05. Now compare the TFR of community A and community B. So TFR of community A is 3121.25 and community B is 2838.05. So community A value is more. So TFR of A greater than TFR of B. Therefore, community A is more fertile. So the previous problem what he had done where female population and live birth was specified, it is of 10 marks. But in this one, since ASFR values are given, it is of 5 marks problem. Okay, now we'll be studying regarding the fertility rates, what you had studied up till now. So for infertility rates, you had studied the 4 types of fertility rates: crude birth rate, general fertility rate, age-specific fertility rate, and the total fertility rate. So in the crude birth rate, we were studying regarding the total number of births occurring to 1,000 population, and because of this we can study the growth of the population. The other 3 methods what we have studied, the general fertility rate, age-specific fertility rate, and the total fertility rate, there the growth of the population cannot be studied. So growth of the population cannot be studied because only the part of the population, that is the childbearing age group, was considered since we were studying regarding fertility rates. So next we'll be studying regarding the reproduction rate. Reproduction rates. So since we were not considering about the growth of the population in the fertility rates, because of that the reproduction rates are studied. So growth of the population we were not coming to know it in the fertility rates. So growth of the population, if there were more number of female births, then obviously the population will increase, and if there were more number of boys who are born, then the population will decrease. So because of that, we'll be studying the reproduction rate, where we are studying regarding the growth of the population, so in the reproduction rate, we have 2 reproduction rates: gross reproduction rate and the second one is net reproduction rate. So gross reproduction rate and net reproduction rate. So gross reproduction rate is GRR and the net reproduction rate is NRR. If you consider about the fertility rates, there we were not studying regarding the growth of the population, and even the mortality was not studied. The person or the woman who reached the childbearing age 15, we were assuming that she'll survive until she completes the childbearing age group. That we were assuming in all the fertility rates. Because of this drawback, we are studying now the reproduction rate. In the first method, gross reproduction rate, will be studying only of the growth of the population. Again in this, we are assuming that the mortality is not there. So that is the females who reach the age group 15, they survive up to 49. But while studying about the net reproduction rate, there you will be studying both will consider the growth of the population and mortality. So we assume that the growth of the population and mortality will be assumed. So I'll say later on what is the net reproduction rate. So now we'll study only regarding the gross reproduction rate, and this is the important methods, both the methods. So gross reproduction rate is the sum of annual WSFR. So if you consider about TFR, what was TFR? It was sum of annual ASFR. So here ASFR stands for age specific fertility rate. Similarly, in the gross reproduction rate, we are considering instead of age, here it is women. So we are considering only the women population, women specific fertility rate. The other method, it is similar to what we have done in the TFR. In the TFR, live births were considered and we were doing the problems based on that. But here we'll be considering only the female birth so that the growth of the population can be known, because the mothers who are there now, future daughters it will be future daughters will become the mothers. So because of that, the gross reproduction rate, will be studying only the women's specific fertility rate. So the formula for this is GRR equals I sigma WSFR. So I here stands for the width of the class interval. It need not be 5 itself. In the TFR we were assuming that the width of the class interval should be 5 itself, but in this one it can be any width. So in general we are taking it as I. So I sigma WSFR. So WSFR is the female birth at time X divided by the female population at time X into 1000. So how you were calculating ASFR? It is the live birth in a specific age group divided by female population in a specific age group into 1000. So if you see here, instead of live birth now, we have female birth. Only that is the difference in the TFR and GRR. So in GRR we will be considering WSFR. In the TFR we were considering ASFR. Okay, GRR formula is I sigma WSFR. I sigma WSFR, where I stands for width of the class interval and WSFR is women's specific fertility rate, and it is given by female birth at time X divided by female population at time X into 1000. So you can write this in terms of statement: female birth in a specific age group divided by average female population in a specific age group into 1000. After this, GRR, we can give the conclusion based on this. So if GRR is greater than 1, the population will increase and if GRR is less than 1, the population will decrease and if GRR equals 1, then the population will maintain itself. So that means there will be equal number of birth and equal number of birth of girls and equal number of birth of boys. So if GRR is equal to 1, the population will maintain itself. If GRR is greater than 1, the population will increase. If GRR is less than 1, the population will decrease. So under the merits of the gross reproduction rate, the growth of the population can be studied only by using this method, and so growth of population can be studied and if you have to compare the reproduction rate, comparison of the reproduction rate, whether it is within the same population or different population, you can study by using the gross reproduction rate. The disadvantage of the gross reproduction rate is, so again in this we are not considering the mortality. All the children, female children who are born, it ignores the current mortality. All the girls born do not survive until they complete their childbearing age group. So we are assuming that all the children or all the female childs who are born will survive until they complete their childbearing age, that is 15 to 49. So this is the disadvantage of the gross reproduction rate. Now we'll be doing some problems based on the gross reproduction rate, which will be asked in 5 marks. Okay, we'll start with the gross reproduction rate problems. So in the gross reproduction rate, number of live birth and the female population. In the total fertility rate, number of live birth and the female population was given, but in this one, the female birth and female population will be specified. So before doing the gross reproduction rate, we need the WSFR. So write the formula of WSFR. It is female birth at time X divided by female population at time X, or you can use T also, no problem. So female birth at time X I have given. So female population at time X into 1000. So again in this also one step calculation you have to show it. So make the next column as WSFR and one step calculation you have to do it. So 20 divided by 1000 into 1000. So 1000 and 1000 will get cancelled. You will be remaining with 20. So 20 is the value for the first age group. Then calculate for the second one. 60 divided by 900 into 1000. It is 66.66. Next 50 divided by 800 into 1000. 62.5. 30 divided by 700 into 1000. 42.85. 20 divided by 600 into 1000. 33.33. 10 divided by 500 into 1000. 20. Then 10 divided by 400 into 1000. 25. So now do the total of this WSFR. It is 20 plus 66.66 plus 62.5 plus 42.85 plus 33.33 plus 20 plus 25 will get 270.34. Then what is the formula of GRR, gross reproduction rate? It is I sigma WSFR. So now to see what is I value, you need the age group. So what age group values? 15 to 19, 20 to 24. So all the age groups, the width is 5. So I value is 5. So 5 into 270.34, multiply that, will get the value as 1351.7. So this is the GRR per 1000 women. So if we have to comment, then we have to calculate GRR per woman. So GRR per woman is 1351.7 divided by 1000 will get 1.3517, since GRR, so this value when you divide it by 1000 we are getting it more than 1. So GRR is greater than 1. So the population will increase. So the population is increasing. So you can comment on the GRR. First you have to find out GRR. You'll get some value. Then you have to divide it by 1000. Check whether the value is greater than 1 or less than 1. So if it is greater than 1, the population will increase, and if it is less than 1, the population will decrease. So write the comment only if it is asked. In this question I have asked only calculate gross reproduction rate for the following data. That time it's not compulsory to write this comment. It is enough if you do it up to the calculation part, that is 1351.7. If they have asked comment, it is compulsory to do this. In 10 marks, whether they have asked to comment or no, you have to write the comment. Okay, now I have stopped up to this point, GRR. Next class we will continue with the GRR problems, the 5 marks problem and the 10 marks problem. Thank you.